Arc fault circuit interrupter, or AFCI, protection is generally required for outlets and bedroom closets. The reasoning behind this requirement is to enhance electrical safety and reduce the risk of electrical fires. Arc faults are unintentional electrical discharges that can occur due to damaged, worn, or improperly installed wiring. These arc faults can generate high levels of heat, which can ignite surrounding materials, leading to a fire. Closets, particularly those in bedrooms, often contain combustible materials such as clothing, linens, and storage boxes. Therefore, the presence of unprotected outlets in these areas poses a significant fire hazard. AFCIs are designed to detect these arc faults and quickly interrupt the flow of electricity, thus preventing the ignition of nearby combustibles. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines and standards for electrical installations in buildings. It is essential to consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local electrical codes to determine the specific requirements for AFCI protection in bedroom closets at a particular jurisdiction. These codes may vary depending on the location and the type of occupancy. Here's a more detailed breakdown of arc fault protection and its application in bedroom closets. Firstly, understanding arc faults. An arc fault is a dangerous electrical condition that occurs when electricity strays from its intended path and jumps, or arcs, through the air between two conductors. This can happen for various reasons, including damaged insulation, loose connections, or corrosion. Arc faults can produce intense heat, often exceeding several thousand degrees Fahrenheit, which is more than sufficient to ignite nearby combustible materials. Secondly, types of AFCIs. There are two main types of AFCIs: branch or feeder AFCIs and outlet branch circuit AFCIs. Branch or feeder AFCIs are typically installed in the electrical panel and provide protection for the entire branch circuit. Outlet branch circuit AFCIs are installed at the first outlet on the circuit and provide protection downstream from that point. Both types of AFCIs are designed to detect arc faults, but they may use different detection methods. Thirdly, AFCI protection requirements in the NEC. The NEC specifies where AFCI protection is required in residential occupancies. These requirements have evolved over time, with each new edition of the code expanding the scope of AFCI protection. In general, the NEC requires AFCI protection for all 120-volt, single-phase, 15 amps and 20 amps branch circuits supplying outlets installed in dwelling units. This includes bedrooms, living rooms, family rooms, dining rooms, kitchens, and other similar areas. Fourthly, AFCI protection in bedroom closets. Because bedroom closets are considered part of the dwelling unit, outlets installed in these areas typically require AFCI protection. This requirement is intended to protect against arc faults that could occur due to damaged cords, faulty appliances, or other electrical hazards that may be present in the closet. Fifthly, exceptions to AFCI requirements. While AFCI protection is generally required for outlets in bedroom closets, there may be some exceptions depending on the specific requirements of the NEC and local electrical codes. For example, certain types of dedicated circuits, such as those supplying fire alarm systems, may be exempt from AFCI protection. Sixthly, installing AFCIs. AFCIs should be installed by a qualified electrician who is familiar with the NEC and local electrical codes. The installation process typically involves replacing a standard circuit breaker with an AFCI breaker in the electrical panel or replacing a standard outlet with an outlet branch circuit AFCI. It is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully when installing AFCIs. Seventhly, testing AFCIs. AFCIs should be tested regularly to ensure that they are functioning properly. Most AFCIs have a test button that can be used to simulate an arc fault and verify that the device trips as expected. It is recommended to test AFCIs at least once a month or according to the manufacturer's instructions. Eighthly, troubleshooting AFCI trips. AFCIs can sometimes trip unexpectedly, which can be frustrating for homeowners. Common causes of nuisance tripping include faulty appliances, loose connections, and electrical noise. If an AFCI trips repeatedly, it is important to investigate the cause of the tripping and take corrective action. This may involve replacing a faulty appliance, tightening loose connections, or installing a noise filter. Ninthly, benefits of AFCI protection. AFCI protection provides significant benefits in terms of electrical safety. By detecting and interrupting arc faults, AFCIs can help prevent electrical fires, protect lives and property, and reduce the risk of electrical shock. 10thly, code compliance. It is important to comply with all applicable electrical codes and standards when installing and maintaining electrical systems. Failure to comply with these codes can result in fines, penalties, and increased risk of electrical hazards. By following the requirements of the NEC and local electrical codes, homeowners and electricians can help ensure the safety of electrical installations. Therefore, to summarize, outlets and bedroom closets typically require arc fault circuit interrupter, or AFCI, protection. This requirement is intended to enhance electrical safety and reduce the risk of electrical fires. Consult the latest edition of the National Electrical Code, or NEC, and any applicable local electrical codes to determine the specific requirements for AFCI protection in bedroom closets in a particular jurisdiction. Always have a qualified electrician perform electrical work to ensure safety and compliance with code requirements. Additional considerations include the types of AFCIs available, which are branch or feeder AFCIs that protect the entire circuit from the electrical panel, and outlet branch circuit AFCIs, which protect from the outlet downstream. Testing the AFCI is also important after installation and regularly to make sure it works. Most AFCIs have a test button. Also remember to troubleshoot or call an electrician if the AFCI trips repeatedly or unexpectedly.